hey folks, Unc Otis here, and I am with Alan Compass, who needs no introduction really. And we're at the beautiful Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling Training Center today. And basically I wanted to get Alan aside and ask him a few questions while it's quiet before anything happens. Because tonight we have a show going on, which is going to be, gate will be at 6:30, and here house show bell time is 7 o'clock, correct?
Absolutely.
And we're going to get to the match that you've got coming up in a little bit, but I wanted to basically touch on a few things, you know, like one of the facts is that I've only known you about a year, coming up on a year, and as a matter of fact, I wanted everybody out there to know that Alan was actually my very first potato back in early May, and we did it right here on a wall over on the other side of the training center, and that was my very first. So this is kind of nostalgic for me to be able to sit in the ring with you.
Now I'm the first in the new format, baby.
Yeah, that's right. You're all right, my brother. Okay. So I basically I wanted to know, you know, during the time that you've wrestled, you've taken on multiple opponents from Connecticut, New Jersey, and such. Now, however, some people may not know unless they follow me on Facebook, or they follow you, or maybe some of the other guys that you went with, but they went on a little excursion to down south to North Carolina,
North Carolina.
and Virginia.
Last year we did Virginia and North Carolina. This year we just did North Carolina and North Carolina.
Oh, okay, so I thought Sunday was a Virginia trip. Okay, good. Well, that's awesome. What did you think of while you were down there? Did you get to work?
Yeah, I had a 4-man match on my first night down there, where I took on Mirza from the school, who came on, who's my little buddy. I like that kid. All right, he came with us, and then 2 guys down there, and it almost felt like we were ribbing Mirza, because the match was the Wolf, the Bear, the Crocodile King, that was me, and then Mirza. And the hilarious thing is, Mirza sounds like the most made-up name out of all of them. Which is
well, it must be short for something.
No, he's Bosnian.
Okay, so it's short for Mirza.
Yeah.
That's pretty
But
funny.
that was the first night. That was fantastic. Which I won. I won that match, getting me the main event for the following night, where I took on Paulo. He is from Canada.
Oh, okay. So there was guys that came from all over. Were there any guys from overseas that showed up?
We had,
because this was part of the AIWF,
yes.
which is the Allied Independent Wrestling Federations, and they've got several territories. So,
but we had people from. We had the African World Heavyweight Champions.
Right, he was here at the last show. You tried to do an interview with him, and that didn't work out.
This interview is going so much better than all the interviews that I did myself. So this we'll have Otis stick to doing the interview.
Well, we'll try anyway. I don't know how much time we got every day. But
I lost, but it was a close match. It was awesome, and I'd like to go up against him again, whether I travel down to Canada or now that we do some AIWF stuff.
Well, you had been to Canada as well with Mario Mancini, and Jermaine Marbury, I think, a couple of the guys, correct?
Paul Roman was there.
So you've been doing quite a bit of.
I am an international superstar.
Yes,
I am.
or at least international. Canada is another nation. That is true. Right?
There you go.
Okay. So anyway, what did you think about the fans there? What were they like? Because I know they're used to a very different kind of wrestling than up here.
Absolutely, and I'm going to be honest with you. One of the things that blew me away. Now here, I am the hometown hero. They love me. They erupt. It's great. It's deafening. I can't hear myself think sometimes. It's fine. I love it. I got there, and I figured I'd have to win them over. To my great surprise, everybody already loved me. I got there. Some of them had followed me from the last time I was there, and the place erupted. It was the easiest night because they had already been following me. And then the people who didn't know, maybe they just picked up on the wave of, wah! And then they followed in, and it just made my night
That's kind of the great thing about social media is that, You know, you have, let's say you get yourself a few hundred
I felt like I
followers.
was home, but I was 15 hours away.
That's why
It's
they call it
great.
networking, man.
Yeah.
You know, before you know it, you've got fans all over. I bet you $1,000 worth of donuts that if you went overseas to Europe, you'd find somebody that
Oh,
says,
yeah.
I know that
Yeah,
guy.
I actually got invited to a big place in Europe, but you know, I can't get over there right now. I did get invited over to Europe, but maybe in the future. I do have some big goals. I want Japan more than anything. So
Well, that's it. You gotta, you know what? It's always, you gotta always be on the rise. That's the whole thing about this. So, now let's get to the meat and potatoes of tonight. You got a match tonight with Deuce Stovall.
Big D.
Big
Yeah.
D.
Deuce
I don't know about you.
Stovall.
I mean, I saw that.
He's much
awesome.
taller. Every time I see him, I swear he grows.
That's actually one of the questions that I really wanted to ask you, is because,
I don't know how tall he
you
is.
know, in
I don't stalk him like that.
just a few short hours, you're going up against him, and a lot of the competitors I've seen you go up against, and I've watched several and recorded several of your matches, guys are usually about your height, or they might be shorter, a little thicker, but shorter, but I don't ever remember you
I don't
wrestling
know.
against anybody, having a one-on-one against somebody
With
as
such a
tall
size-
and lanky as
Right.
him.
So, you know, it's a new ground for me, but I mean, at the same time, I'm coming off of a pretty big loss here last time. You know, last time I was supposed to fight Troy Stevens for the world title in a triple threat match. He couldn't make it. The card's always subject to change. So I ended up getting a singles match with Mirza. And, you know, that's why I don't want to say he's the underdog. Of course this kid's the underdog, but Mirza was technically the underdog, you know what I mean? And great kid, he just snuck one off out of nowhere. I went for that power slam, he hooked my leg and rolled me up out of nowhere. So
But
I am
Mirza's not quite as tall as Deuce.
no, Mirza's short. But what I'm saying is, like, I won't underestimate Deuce. I get it. He's a big dude, but I am bringing my A+ game. I feel great today. I got to pick up the win after my big loss last time, so I've got more fire behind me tonight. You know
Well,
what I mean?
don't look at them as losses. Look at them as just an experience. You learn what
Exactly.
you're not going to do next time. With
you
whoever
win
that-
some, you lose some, but
That's
you know,
exactly
tonight.
right.
Tonight, I look to bring a fight, and I hope he's ready.
Are you going to adjust your style at all to go up against Deuce, or do you think you're just because?
So here's the thing about the crocodile.
Yeah.
I have a very formidable offense, very formidable defense. I am all over the place. I would consider myself one of the most out-of-the-box professional wrestlers ever. I literally have 2 moves in my repertoire that no one in professional wrestling does. So,
The
like,
crocodile roll?
no, people have done that. I do a stunner roll through on the apron.
Okay.
And I have actually a move where I slide in under the ring. It's a sliding boot from under the rope. I'm very unique and innovative in what I do, so my style is always evolving. I mean, that's my style. It's just evolution of wrestling. You never really know what you're going to get with Alan Compass other than a good time.
Just a couple quick last things. Who is it that, out of the up-and-comers that are here, that you really want to teach a lesson to? And I think I know who you might say, but I'm going to let you go ahead and go there.
Listen, there are 2 kids here on a positive. Absolutely love him. Mirza from day one.
Who
I gave-
happens to be the
yes.
United States champion.
I gave him his
and
first
defender.
bump in this ring. I was his first match in a triple threat match, which I fought him and Mr. Z, and I was the victor of that. Then I just faced him again last show where he snuck one off on me. Good for him. I applaud him. Listen, great kid. I love to run it back. And then tonight, Deuce is very young, but he's very hungry.
Yeah.
So I will, like I said, I won't take him lightly. I'm excited for this match tonight. I can't wait to throw down with him. I'm gonna give it everything I got, so I hope he's ready. And then to the negative.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
that would be my next question.
Yeah, there we go. Here we go. You see, Jeremy Lacroix.
Yes, I was thinking of that, but.
That guy. There might be something wrong with him. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Whether it's here, I actually have I was supposed to fight him at Pure Vanguard and settle things there, which is going to happen. They're just getting the new dates. They'll give me the dates, and I'll beat him up then. Oh, there we go. Look at this. We actually have a special guest. There's the champ, Troy Stevens, has just walked in. He might not actually show up on camera.
No, he probably won't, but you're looking pretty sharp though.
He
there,
looks
champ.
like Triple H.
Anyway, real quick, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap this up here. What's next for you? Win or lose tonight, what's next for you?
I'm traveling more. I'm having a blast. Next week I'll actually be up in Maine.
Okay, you wanna plug that, or do you have some information you'd like to plug? Anything you wanna plug? The camera's all yours.
No, I'll be up in Maine next week. You know,
Okay,
it's simple as that. I'll be in Maine.
Okay.
It'll be wonderful. Where I will be fighting our Paradise Alley champion, but over there in Maine. So, you know, everyone loves PAPW. They had to get one of the greatest matches possible and put it all the way in Maine.
And lastly, why don't you tell any of the viewers that we have that where they could find you on social media, what platforms you're on?
Primarily Instagram and Facebook. I'm not very savvy with the internet, as I have stressed plenty of times. Troy's actually going to teach me how to use Instagram better later. And, yeah. So Instagram at Alan Compass or Facebook at Alan Compass. That's the way we roll.
Well, this has been awesome. I really appreciate the time that you've given me, my brother.
Absolutely.
And, folks, that's another potato brought to you from pro wrestling's stomping grounds right here, Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. We'll
Cheers,
see you
thanks.
again next time on The Potato. Unc Otis and Alan Compass and Troy Stevens, the
In the
guitar
distance.
wizard.